Yeah, well, good afternoon, lecture. Good afternoon, all fellow students in PPG dalam jabatan 2022. Now, I'd like to interview one of my fellow teachers, my beloved friend, teaching in Bina Citra Indonesia School. Let me introduce Miss Divine. We call her Miss Divine. Hi, Miss Divine.
Okay, hi, good afternoon.
Good
Good afternoon to
afternoon.
everybody.
Yeah. How are you, Miss?
I'm fine, doing good.
Yeah. Okay.
And you?
Thank you very much for your chance giving me to interview you related to my topic to explore the alternative solution that we find we try to find out, yeah, in my class, because before I just identified some problem. There are 4 problems that I will ask you how to solve it.
Okay.
Okay, we step to the first question, Miss. The first is, let's see this, yeah. I got problem that students have difficulties in collaboration with their friends during group work activities, since when I'm teaching speaking skill, yeah. Okay, so in your point of view, what are the effort made to overcome the learning difficulties in collaboration during the speaking class skill? Okay, please.
This is the most often problem with the speaking, especially if it is not your first language, right? First is you have the students have to familiarize with the friends, with the friends. You call it. Maybe you can have the peer groups because with peers, with their friends, talking with their friends, the students easily understand each other. Actually, children easily understand one another rather than for the teachers, right? They understand first this with their peers, with their friends. So I think you have to group them, allow them like free conversation. You know what is free conversation, Mister?
How is free
like
conversation?
like talking, you're giving them a topic and then just get them the ideas they have. What are their ideas? Example, let's say habitat. Example only, Mr. Example habitat, and then you throw it to the student. Do you know anything about habitat? Or every time you encounter or you read this word, what comes to your mind or what idea? To make it easier for them to understand, you lower down your vocabulary. You lower down. So if they cannot understand idea or you say, what do you think? Instead of saying, what idea can you give or any idea? Maybe the students cannot really understand the word idea, so you have to lower down. You find a synonym word that is easier for them to understand. So we say, what do you think?
Okay.
Okay, what do you think if I say habitat? Or if you read in a book and then you read a habitat, what comes to your mind?
Yeah.
So in that way, they can understand now, and then you accept all the answers, whether it is correct or no,
Not correct.
or not correct, as long as they can
Yeah.
express what they have.
Okay.
As a teacher, also, if you see that many are like reciting,
Yeah.
and then you find some are not, you call them also, you let them voice out, how about you, how about you, how about you, in such way they were able to, let's say, they feel confident.
Confidence.
Yeah,
So we
and they
build
are
up
not,
the
yeah, you
confidence
build
first.
up the confidence for the free conversation.
This is excited, first, Miss. We make it in pairs first.
Yeah,
Okay.
peers.
Okay,
Peers
peers.
means PEER, means
Yes.
friends.
Friends, yeah.
With friends, you talk
Okay.
talk with friends
Friends.
to gain the
Okay.
confidence you
So how
have.
is the next step, Miss? After we make it
After
peers.
that, after that, you give them your let's say your topic,
Okay.
like I said, you like example habitat. If that is your lesson, example, yeah, and then you throw it to them. Do you know this word? Like, you know this word habitat? I know some of the students say yes, miss, but not all of them, right?
Yeah.
If the others don't know, example, the others didn't recite, how about you? You asked one, oh, how about you? What is your idea? How about you? And then if somebody will say, please, I cannot really understand, like difficult, because some of them will say, I cannot understand, miss. Or you call the other one who says they know.
Yeah.
Oh, you try to explain. Example, you say, Miss Divine, I don't know. Example, we are classmates, yeah. You say, Miss Divine, I don't know. And then the teacher will say, oh, Miss Divine, can you explain to
Oh,
Mr. Jumran, what is
yeah.
habitat? And then the friends, very easy, mister. The friends
Will
will
help.
help you. So they will say it in a very simple way that their friends can understand. So
Okay.
that is the best way in collaborating, mister.
Yeah.
Because
So
there are times that the teacher uses some difficult words, and then the children quite too difficult for them to understand sometimes, yeah, because of language barrier. But if you let the friends say, the friends will help and they understand. They really, you try and they really explain like this, Mr. Joe, like
okay.
this, and then they give you example. In that way, they were able to understand.
Yeah, so the aim of the learning process is we can reach our learning process, right? Besides that, the collaboration,
Mm-mm.
yeah, they collaborate each other. They can also practice that English fluently.
And then at the same time, they have the chance to talk. Not only, not if possible, if you have 23 students, all the 23 students must speak in one session in your class.
Okay, very nice answer, Miss. Yeah,
Okay.
if I can say that before we come to the main topic, so we make them appears, yeah.
Yeah, by peers, and
Peers,
then
and then they will
share
talk, share
ideas,
idea.
share ideas. If somebody cannot
Yes.
understand, like
Okay.
difficult for them, you let a friend, a classmate, explain in such way they can help, because you know what, mister, there is what you call a peer learning.
Yeah, yeah.
The students learn fast if it is the friend who is talking rather than the
Yeah.
teacher. That is called
Okay.
peer learning. So in collaborating, it's very easy for
Very,
them.
very easy for them. So before we choose the peers, right? There are two. So should we group them according to their hobby, or who is his close friend, or we just
No,
mix it?
mix it, mister.
Mm.
Cannot, if you're having peers, cannot always with close friend.
With close friend.
You
Yeah.
have to random, random,
Yeah, yes.
like you and you and you, so that their capacity not only limited, their friends, their socials learning not only limited, I'm always with this friend, I'm always, no, it should be, if possible, the whole class, it will be rounded, the whole class, mister, cannot always the same
Okay.
person.
We get it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss, for this first problem that we already tried to solve.